Hi everyone, welcome back to Miller Music Studios TV. Today we continue with our Suzuki program and we're learning Cuckoo. I'm going to start by playing it for you. This is how it goes. Now let's break it down. First we're going to learn the right hand today. Next lesson we'll learn the left hand. The next lesson I'll teach you how to play the hands together. And the following lesson I'll play a duet for you so that you can play along at home with it. Okay, let's get started. So I put Cuckoo right hand only on one page by itself. And I started us with a note reading this way. You have a treble clef, and 3/4 is your time signature. That means we're going to count 3/4 note beats per measure. Let's look at the letter names. The lines in the treble clef are "Every good bird does fly," or E, G, B, D, F. So this note above that line F would be a G. The staff of lines and spaces is basically like an alphabet staff. This line is E, this space is F, this line is G. Here's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All right, so we'll start with G. The spaces turn out to be face. The first space is F, the second space is A, the third space is C, and the fourth space is E. So this letter is an E. Then we have a repeat, G, E. Then it steps down from the E space to the line below it, which would be the letter below it, which is D. D, which steps down to the space C, back up to the line D, and up to the space E, and it skips over here to C. I also wrote in the counts 1, 2, 3, because this half note gets 2 beats and this quarter note gets 1 beat. So the first 2 beats of our 3 beats in the measure are taken up by the half note. 1, 2, this one gets beat 3. 1, 2, 3. Now these 3/4 notes, each one gets 1 beat. You count 1, 2, 3, and a half note again. 1, 2, and the quarter note gets 3. So we're going to clap half note, quarter, half note, quarter, 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 half note, quarter. All right, now let's sing the letters as we clap, and we'll go G, hold E, G, hold E, D, C, D, E, hold C. We find middle C on the piano, and our group of 2 black keys, 3 black keys. Here's the next C up, and that's where you should put your 1. That's your thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's called C position. And we're going to start with our 5 on G and hold it for 2 beats. G, hold, 3 on the E, G, hold, 3 on the E, 2 on D, 1 on C, 2 on D, 3 on E, hold, 1 on C. So it's a repeat of what we already have. This is G, hold, E, G, hold, E, and then we have D, which goes up this time. See, the first time it went down. Now we're going up. D on a line, up to E in a space, back to D on a line, and the third space up, F-A-C-E. This is a C. All right, so now what about the counts? We have 1, 2, 3. Start with 1 again after the bar line. 1, 2, 3. Here's beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, and a dotted half note, which you hold for 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. Now, here's the story about dots. If you have a dot after a note, that dot adds a half of the value of the note that precedes it. So we know that a half note gets 2 beats, half of 2 is 1. So that half note gets 2 beats, the dot gets 1 beat, and 2 plus 1 is 3. So let's clap this rhythm. We're going to have half note, quarter, half note, quarter, 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 1, 2, 3. Or if we count up the beats per measure, we'll have this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's clap that together. Half note, quarter, half note, quarter, 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 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's proceed. All right, now from measure 9. Now you know from bar line to bar line is a measure, right? So here's measure 1, 2, 3, 4. We just did measures 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's measure 9. Now the lines are every good bird does fly. So this is D, and another one on that line, D. We step up from that line to the space above it, which is the next letter up, E. And we step from that space to the line above it, which is F. And now we're going to skip from this line to this line. We're skipping over the E to the D. So every good bird does. This is a D. And now we have a space note, F-A-C-E. So we have E, E, F, and we step up. E steps up to F steps up to G. And now we're going to skip again from a space to a space. We're skipping right over the line F to E. All right, now let's look at the counting. So this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And let's clap it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Back in C position, we have D, D, E, F, hold, D. Then the new phrase, then the new phrase is E, E, F, G, hold, E. And you can see that on the piano, when you're stepping from a space to a line, it looks like that. They're next to each other on the piano. If you're going from a space note to another space note, it looks like that on the piano. You skip one key. All right, let's keep going. The last line matches the first and second line as far as the G, E, G, E goes, and then it has a different ending. So let's write that in. We have G, E, G, E, F, steps down to E, steps down to D, which steps down to C. And the counting is 1, 2, 3. Oh Lord, okay, wait a minute. And the counting is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's clap that together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. G, hold, E, G, hold, E. 4 on the F, 3 on the E, 2 on the D, 1 on the C. 2, 3. All right, let's do the whole thing now. First, I'm going to play it for you while I'm showing you the notes on the screen, and then I'll play it for you with my hand showing. Ready, set, go. G, hold, E. G, hold, E. D, C, D, E, hold, C. G, hold, E. G, hold, E. D, E, D, C. 2, 3. D, D, E, F, hold, D. New phrase, E, E, F, G, hold, E. Last phrase, G, hold, E. G, hold, E. F, E, D, C. 2, 3. Okay, very good. Now let's play it together and I'll show you my fingering. Ready, set, go. 5, hold, 3. 5, hold, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3, hold, 1. Second line. 5, hold, 3. 5, hold, 3. 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, next line. 2, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2. 3, 3, 4, 5, hold, 3. Last line. 5, hold, 3, 5, hold, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now let's play it without me saying anything. Ready, set, go. This curved line is called a slur. When you have all of these notes under it, it shows you what's called a phrase. A phrase is a musical sentence that makes sense. All those notes together make sense. You connect all of these notes. Legato. Legato is the Italian term that means smoothly connected. So in the first phrase, you connect all of those notes. Then you lift your hand and you begin the second phrase, and you connect all of those notes. Now you'll see this is a little sub-phrase. You have a short phrase here, then you lift your hand briefly, and you have a short phrase here, and here's the last phrase. And you connect all of these notes legato. Okay, so now we've learned the right hand alone. Practice it every day, and when you feel like you've got it mastered, then go on to the next lesson and we're doing our left hand alone. All right, in the meantime, happy practicing. Here's your kiss. Bing.